be very grateful if you could listen my story, trying to connect with the story with your empathy. This story is about them, is about the people. Imagine if you are out at sea, in a boat, packed with other people, with no food, no water, no space to sit, no air to breathe. You are in this boat and you are trying to reach Europe. Your house has been bombed. Members of your family have been killed. And you are running away from your village because it was attacked by terrorists. Or simply you lost any hope for you and your family, because you cannot live like that. So, before to board this boat, you know that probably you're gonna die, because many other people did this crossing and they didn't succeed. But you are ready to take this risk. You decide that you will go on this boat. You have nothing to lose. There is a little chance that you're gonna make it to Italy. And you take it, you take the chance. You will go and you will board this boat. You're gonna arrive to Europe, or you will die trying. Unfortunately, situations like this are not stereotyped scene of an imaginary world. These are everyday reality of a humanitarian catastrophe that has been unfolding in front of our eyes. Every day, people are dying on Europe's doorstep. My husband and I got this reality check in the summer of 2013. We were sailing with our family on holiday on a boat that we rented. And we realized that we were sailing in the same area of the sea where thousands of people were dying in search of a future, in search of happiness, a better life. The contrast could not have been more clear. For many years, I'm from Italy, and for many years I have seen shipwrecks off of the coast of southern Italy. But in that moment, at sea, something changed. As a citizen, we had the moral responsibility to care. As entrepreneur, we have the power to do something. So we knew that we didn't have the solution in our hands, but what we did have was the experience as entrepreneurs. Thanks to our company, Tangiers, it is a global business dealing with insurance, emergency assistance, and claim handling. We had the know-how, the resources, and the will to help the people, to saving lives. Of course, to save the people out at sea, you need a boat. So we start, in January 2014, we start to look for a boat. These are us, sorry. We start to look for a boat. And we managed to find the Phoenix, the boat in front, in Norfolk, Virginia. Phoenix is a 40-meter boat that we re-equipped with an helipad, 2 drones, 2 dinghies, an emergency clinic, life jacket, life raft, blankets, water, food, and medicine, everything that we could use to help the people. So became kind of an ambulance of the sea. We also hired expertise in rescue and post-rescue care. In this project, my family invested almost $8 million. But in a few months, we created MOAS, Migrant Offshore Aid Station, a search and rescue organization dedicated to save life at sea. What a fantastic thing. At that moment, except some states, nobody was rescuing people out at sea. So one of our goals was to shift the attention from the land, where all the media and the NGO were waiting at the port, to the sea. And we succeed. After us, after this pioneering project, now many humanitarian organizations are out at sea rescuing people and saving life. What a fantastic thing. We have been blessed. In January 2015, as we finished our money, we thought that we couldn't succeed with this experience. And we started, though, our crowdfunding. We launched the crowdfunding. But the public and civil society responded in a good way. So we receive funds from all over the world. So thanks to our global donors, nowadays, MOAS is an international organization. From last January, we also managed to have a second ship, is there on the back, that is a responder, that is a 50-meter vessel. So today, we just finished a double rescue, a multiple rescue, and both ships, in this moment, as we are talking, you can check our Twitter, MOAS, we have rescued many people in the Mediterranean Sea. The youngest is a 4 days baby. So I'm very emotional at the moment because I'm happy. I'm very happy to be here and share with you this story, but my heart is in one of these boats. Anyway, with our family, my husband, my daughter that is here in the public, and myself, we were present in many missions in the last 3 migratory seasons, while we were still working in our company. So it can be done. You can be an entrepreneur, and you can also run an NGO. People are living creatures. They are not books. They are not papers that you can stack them in a room. They need love. They need attention. So we were very happy when in June 2016, on board of our ship, the Red Cross joined us, and now they are taking care of the post-rescue. I wanted to talk about this fantastic story. This young boy is Sadiq. Sadiq is 17 years old, and this picture was taken in Sheffield last January. He was attending school and also training to become a professional football player. Sadiq belonged to a minority. He's from Ethiopia, and the minority is the Oromo. Unfortunately, this minority have been persecuted for many years. So Sadiq was forced to leave his country because was persecuted by the police. When we found Sadiq, we found him at sea, where many months he told us that he was not in contact with his family, and in his back we could still see his wounds that were fresh. But the most moving things for me were his eyes, that were still terrified, were still showing the horrible things that he went through. He left his country, he arrived to Khartoum, then he crossed the desert, Then he arrived to Libya, and then on the sea. And we don't know what will happen if we didn't find them. He was packed in a boat with 150 people. Sadiq would have run for his life, no matter if we were there or not, no matter if there was a wire fences wall that was built to stop him to cross the border. He was tough, and he was determined to look for his future. So, to achieve his dream, we cannot stop the thousands of people that are ready to make this crossing. We cannot stop them. What we can do is we can rescue them. We can help them to live. We can give them the chance that was denied by the situation in which they live. We need the eyes of entrepreneurs and inventors that are different eyes, that can see beyond the stigmatized images and of migrants, a refugee, or an asylum seeker. We are all the same. We bleed the same. We breathe the same. We need to help them. We need to help people like Sadiq to integrate and to contribute to our society. We cannot stand by and watch anymore. We cannot pretend that this migration crisis does not affect us. It does. And we cannot think that distancing ourselves by placing the responsibility only in the hands of legislators or few countries, we're going to find a solution. We will not find a solution like this. We need, civil society need to step in and need to contribute to find solution. And I'm here because this is possible. This is the proof that every one of us can contribute. Thank you.